Hello, everybody. My name is Toaster. Toaster the spoiled brat. Toaster, you're blocking the camera. Oops. That's Toaster. You know him. He's a spoiled brat. Anyway, so today is January 19th, 2021. And how do I remember the day? Because tomorrow is January 20th. I'm sorry, not 2020. 2021 is already New Year, right? And it's the inauguration for President Joe Biden and the new Vice President Kamala Harris. So that's why I remember. Anyway, so usually, you know, when I come home from school, I'm like whining and complaining and stuff to my friends. And then today my friends asked me, I'm like, you don't say anything about school today. And it's interesting. So I'm like, yeah, today is actually a good day for me. I don't have to fight with anybody about the mask. I tell them to fix the mask. They just put the mask on. Nobody gave me an attitude. Nobody talked back to me. I don't have to fight with anybody about the phone. So it's actually a good day today for me. So any good day, I take it. I don't have to fight with anybody. I don't have to deal with, you know, attitude and talk back and blah, 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 whatever. I'm good. So it's a good day for me. So hopefully with the new president and all things brand new, everything will be okay. We'll be okay. We've been dealing with so much craziness for the past 4 years, especially if you were somewhere on the earth with internet or TV, and you should know something happened here in the US in January 6th. It's ridiculous. But hopefully, you know, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the new cabinet and all the people who went to school, they will do the job, take care of us, you know, get us out of this stupid pandemic. Well, not stupid. It's pandemic, so, you know. Yeah, because since it technically hit the US in March, so we closed in March. I could have gone home spring break, but I couldn't because, you know, travel ban. And I was hoping to go home in the summer, but I couldn't again because of the travel ban, where they banned the US because we're horrible, which makes sense. So I couldn't go home, and I haven't seen my family, pretty much everybody, for 6 years. So over the break, Toaster, why Toaster is making noise? So over the break, my grandmother passed away. Toaster, stop making noise. You know. So I could have seen her if I got to go home. Anyway, that's life, right? What can you do? Um, so hopefully with the new president, new admin, and the people who went to school to do the job, So maybe I will get vaccinated and hopefully, who knows, in the summer Vietnam will allow us, well not us but like foreigners or everybody who got vaccinated to enter the country, so I can go home and see my family. Yeah. I was gonna say stuff, but I forgot what I want to say. Anyway, so to sum up, today is a good day. So hopefully we will have a safe and peaceful and everything went well tomorrow for the inauguration for President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, and we start a new I guess the word chapter for us in America, in the USA. Things hopefully will go back to normal. Well, not really, but you know, they're not crazy people, so they will take care of us. And hopefully, you know, the new people, they will take care of teachers. You know, they know. The first lady, she's a teacher. She used to be a teacher. Now she's a professor at college, and they all know about teachers and stuff. So hopefully, more good things will come soon, as soon as possible. But I'm sure they'll try their best to take care of everybody, obviously. But since I'm a teacher, so I hope for the best. You know, all sorts of good stuff for teachers and stuff. And yeah, so hopefully I get vaccinated. Hopefully I will get to go home to see my family, my friends. Eat junk food, but Vietnamese junk food is actually really healthy and stuff. So if you get a chance to travel, hopefully you choose to visit Vietnam. You know, traffic is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but the whole country is beautiful, pretty much really beautiful. Food is really good. It's really cheap and healthy. Yeah, you'll be scared of traffic, but once you get the hang of it, you get the idea of how to cross the street or how to, you know, get around. You'll be okay. People are pretty much, you know, kind people and nice and friendly. Some are crazy, you know. There's always some crazy trying to do some stupid stuff, but you know, it's crazy people everywhere. You have common sense and stuff. You should be okay. Um, and yeah, so hopefully, I'm sure till the rest of 2021 we still, you know, have to wear a mask and stuff. But hopefully with the new um, White House people, it takes us not so long to get out of this pandemic. Everything will be under control, and hopefully the whole world, you know, getting better with this whole pandemic, and we get to travel, to go places, to see people, to learn things, to meet new people, to eat new food, well, maybe similar food and stuff. Because I love Japan. I've been there for 3 times, and still I was gonna go back to Japan last fall break for the Kumano Kodo, but I couldn't because you know the pandemic and stuff. And I was gonna go to Spain to do the Camino de Santiago too, but again it's the pandemic. Never mind. So yeah, I have many plans to go many places and stuff. So hopefully it will happen. And you as your teacher, you complain that you don't have any money, but you're talking about traveling and stuff. Yeah, true, because here in the Indiana was in northern U.S. So in this winter, but I can't afford to put heat because it costs so much money. So I don't use heat. Technically I can, but it costs so much money, so I don't put heat in the apartment. So because so things like that, and I live cheap, so I can save my money for travel. And again, when I travel cheap at the same time, so I don't stay at fancy hotel and stuff. I stay at hostel, and I eat, you know, street food, and maybe like once a week, or you know, few times I will eat at a restaurant. But most of the time, you know, if you're in Japan, you can eat food at, you know, convenience store, and actually it's really good and healthy and cheap too. Once a while, eat at fancy restaurant and stuff, but yeah, you cannot just be too cheap when you travel. You gotta be spoiled a little bit. Tasha, he's doing things somewhere. Tasha, what are you doing? Yeah, you spoiled brat. Yeah, that's you. You the spoiled brat. Yeah. This is the daughter. This is the daughter. He's a spoiled brat. He's a spoiled brat. He's a spoiled brat. Tasha, you're blocking the camera again. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, yeah, the thing about me is I always want to see new things, eat good food, see new people, talk to people, learn things and stuff. You learn when you travel. Earlier I talked to a teacher, not today, but yesterday or the day before, something like that. Here in Kokomo, Indiana, many teachers, their definition of travel is going pretty much people from Kokomo. I don't know. I live here, but I don't really know many people here. So the definition of people in Kokomo, Indiana is when you travel is you go to Florida. And, they go to Florida every time, whenever they can get out of town. The definition of going to travel is go to Florida. So I've never been to Florida, but it's kind of funny. Yeah. Anyway, no judging. I'm just a little bit judging. Anyway, so it's kind of funny. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I don't want to talk about that because, I don't want to get in trouble, I guess, in a way. Nobody's going to say anything anyway, but yeah. Anyway. So, for me, is I'm go to like national park in different countries, to the countries that I don't even speak the language. Different continent, to the country that I would drive on the wrong side of the street and stuff like that. Not to go to Florida. There's nothing wrong to go to Florida. Anyway. When I heard that, I just laughed. It's really hilarious. It's just funny. Yeah. Different people with different thinking, with different definition of traveling and stuff. For me to travel is to go to new places that I've never been. Yes, I've been to Japan many times, but I've been to different regions in Japan. Okay, not one thing, and I do different things. Hiking and whatnot, exploring the countryside. Deep in the countryside, not just regular countryside and things like that. So see new people, and because I stay hostel, I don't stay in hotel. So there's like a common area that you meet tourists from all over the world. So, and I'm like talker kind of person. So I always talk to the people when I eat or whatever, I hang over there. So you learn a lot when you meet new people from different countries, different regions. You learn from them. And in Japan, you go to Japan, you have to learn something. If you don't learn something visiting Japan, there is something seriously wrong with you. The country, their technology, they're just simple things in life that it's the little things, but it's really the Japanese. There's something about them. I'm telling. Yeah, it's really incredible. So you always learn something. Yes, you travel to relax, vacation. Yeah, but you gotta learn something to be, better yourself, better your brain, better your mind, be more open-minded. That's why in the U.S. Many people, because I guess like I said, if you just stay in your couch in your hometown, you don't interact with different people. That's why you don't open your mind. You don't know many things. That's why many people that becomes like racist and whatever and this stuff, because you don't meet new people. You don't see different types of people. You don't see different people with different ways of dressing, different way of talking, different way of thinking. That's why you're used to the common thing that you just hang to your group. It's not good. You gotta break that up that group, that bubble. Get out of the bubble, people. Interact with new people, and things like that. Might get lost, have diarrhea, have food poisoning. But then you learn something. I get lost all the time. Do I have diarrhea? I don't remember that, but maybe it happened. Get lost your luggage or something. You might fight back. Things like that. That's how you learn and stuff. Not just go to Florida. It's hilarious. With your group of people all the time. That's so funny. What am I rambling about? Anyway, so yeah, I hope, since it's a good day starting a new week and everything, I hope my students just keep that up, keep that momentum. Just move on every day, do well in class, do their practice, do their thing, pay attention, not be on the phone like a stupid person. You're training yourself to be stupid, because when you're on the phone, you're not really paying attention. You think that you're hearing me, but you're not really hearing anything. I'm just saying la 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 and stuff. And you think and you're taking note, but you don't even know what you're writing. So yeah, it's not helping. So hopefully they keep up with this good things about them, and we will do well. We'll be successful. That's all I hope for them. I don't wish for my students to be straight A student, honestly. I mean, it's good for them if they have straight A student, but I just want them to learn basic stuff. And the most important thing is for them to grow up to be a decent person, be respectful, be kind and be nice to others. If you're straight A student but you're a jerk, you're a ridiculous person, nobody will want you. They don't even give you scholarship if your teachers don't write good letter of recommendation for you because you're acting crazy in class. I actually refuse. Few students come ask me to write letter of recommendation for them, but I'm like, sorry, I don't, because you didn't behave well. It wasn't there like rude or anything to me, but for me to write a letter of recommendation for them, they should be on their best behavior. Show me, like, you're not on the phone when I'm teaching, you're not talking when I'm teaching, that kind of stuff. And I don't think I ask unreasonable things from them, and they know that. I tell them the expectations and things like that in class. Be respectful of your friends, participate in class. If you have questions, you raise your hand and things like that. Not on the phone when I'm teaching, not talking or being rude to other friends. Some of them are ridiculous. To be rude to their friends and stuff, it's just ridiculous. So yeah. So again, good for you if you're a straight A student, but at the same time, if you're smart and you're straight A student, but people cannot, your personality sucks, you get the idea. So that's not what I want from my students. I just want them pass the state test, go to college, or if they don't go to college, at least have a high school diploma, pass everything, go get a career, whatever, so they can take care of themselves, their family, and just don't act crazy like people on January 6th. That's not what I want from my students. Not everybody can be lawyer, engineer, and doctors, and blah, 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 all of that. We need everybody. But as long as, we all have a job, we live a decent life because we're decent people, that's how society can, improve and stuff, right? We don't want people to be so poor, because when you become so poor, you become desperate, and you don't want to be desperate. Then that's how you act crazy. That's how there's problems in society and stuff. So yeah, I just want my students to know, decent things, and it's not that bad for them to do decent thing. And the thing I told them, I don't think I asked unreasonable things, and I'm sure they can do that. Just grow up to be a decent person. Just pass all the state tests. Get at least a high school diploma, and if you can go to college, which many of them are capable of going to college, and go to college and you do great things and stuff. And not everybody is capable, so at least, but you got a high school diploma, and then you gotta get a job, decent job, to take care of yourself and take care of your family and move on with life. So that's fine. That's fine. Nothing is wrong with that. And if you are more capable, well, there's nothing wrong to become average. Why be average when you can be awesome? Okay, so some people are average, true, but Some of them are because they're lazy. They're really lazy. They don't work up to their potential. So that's the problem. But even though I have high expectation for them, but I cannot push them because I'm just a teacher. Even their parents cannot push them. It has to come from them. So yeah. But I always wish that some of them will get out of their, laziness and just push themselves a little better to do a little better, which we can all benefit from the people who are more capable and not lazy, so do good for the rest of us. Anyway, I think I'm rambling too much, so happy January 19th, and hopefully we will have a great day tomorrow for the inauguration for President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. Hopefully we will have everything will get better soon for all of us in the U.S. and hopefully the whole world, everything, so we can get back to our normal life. Happy 2021, everybody. Bye.